Hi everyone, this is Maria's Budgeting. Welcome back to my channel if you're returning, and welcome if you are new. So today I will be checking in for the first week of January. So I will be checking in from January the 1st through January the 10th. Today I will be using Romania Rosa's spend trackers, and the stickers that you see right here are also from her shop. So I will go ahead and leave the link down below. I'm also going to use the Planning Dancers No Spend stickers. I will also leave her shop down below. Now, as you can see, I only have 4 stickers, so I'm not going to have enough No Spend Day stickers. So when I run out, I'm just going to start leaving the box blank because I will not have enough stickers. So from the 1st through the 4th, all of those days were No Spend Days. So for these 4 days, and since I only have 4 stickers, I no longer have any No Spend Day stickers. So I will have to order some more because I don't have any more. But like I said, I am just going to start leaving the boxes blank because I am no longer going to have any stickers for the time being. Okay, so these are all done. For the 5th, I did have a couple of sinking fund expenses. So at Target, I spent $12 for my home sinking fund, $20 for my school sinking fund, and $10 for my toiletries sinking fund. So that's a total of $42. So here is my keys. So for that, I do need, I think it's lilac. But anyways, so Target. And that was a total of $42. At Target, I also used my spending envelope, and that was a total of $6. And I think I got some chocolate, some hot Cheeto fries. So it was just snacks. Since I did have a little bit of extra money, I decided to treat myself to some snacks. So that was $6. I also used my sinking fund once again, and that was for laundry. So this came out of my household sinking fund, and I changed my $24 into quarters, and I think I have about $6 left in quarters for the next time that I have to go do some more laundry, which is very soon. On the 6th, there was a no spend day, so I'm going to go ahead and leave it blank. On the 7th, I had another sinking fund transaction, and that was for Quest Diagnostics. So this was out of my medical sinking fund, and I went to go get some labs done because my insurance requested it. So I had to pay $16, and then my insurance covered the rest. On that same day, I also used my dates envelope for some McDonald's during my lunchtime at work. And the reason why I used my dates was because my boyfriend went to visit me during lunch, and then I also had my sister was also there, so we got food for all of us, so that was $10. On that same day, I also went to get gas because I was running low on gas, and I went to my usual place. I usually go to Chevron. And I pumped $28. That was a full tank of gas. And the reason why my transactions for gas are not that high, or they're not as high as they should be, is because I actually get gas when I'm at 1/4 of a tank, because my parents have always told us to not let it get too empty. So whenever it's 1/4, I go and get gas. But if it wasn't like that, if I didn't pump at 1/4, it would definitely be more, like probably $35 for a full tank. On the 8th, I did use my dates envelope to buy some McDonald's breakfast. That was McDonald's 2 days in a row. But that is the reality of my life. It's a bit embarrassing, but it's okay. I'm going to try to change these bad habits. I also had a grocery expense. I went to La Superior. And I went to get some groceries to make dinner that day. So I spent $12. And it was a pretty spendy weekend this weekend. So yeah. I also made an Etsy purchase. So I'm just gonna put Etsy, and I'm just gonna put Trish, because that's how I put Trisha. That's how I know whose shop I purchased from. And that was a total of $19 for a budget binder that I will be receiving pretty soon here. So I decided to treat myself, since I did have extra spending money. I decided to buy that binder when she restocked her shop. So that was it for the 8th. Then the 9th, I had another grocery expense. And that was at Save Mart. And that was for $15. And the reason why I did spend a lot of money on groceries this weekend is because my sister and I were dog sitting for her best friend's dogs. And we were buying groceries to make food over there. But if not, you guys wouldn't see that many grocery transactions, since I do live at home and there's groceries at home. I also did purchase some Loteria games from my boyfriend's sister-in-law. And that was a total of $25. So that was a fun expense. And I had actually 2 sinking fund expenses on the 10th. So I went to Costco and I spent $32 out of my clothing sinking fund. I spent $40 out of my household sinking fund. So that is a total of $72. That was at Costco. And then I also had a Amazon purchase for my Adventures and Entertainment sinking fund. So that was on Amazon for $23. And I bought a coloring book with some gel pens. I am planning on using that probably when I come back from work, having a little designated time to color in that book. And I also used my spending cash envelope to purchase some chocolates at Costco, since I have some extra money, like I told you guys. I put a little bit of extra money in my spending envelope, so I decided to treat myself with some chocolates. Okay, and I put that on the wrong date. course I would do that. But I'm glad I caught it right now instead of later when I would be editing. Okay, so that is it. This is a very long week to check in since it's 10 days, but I'm trying to figure out what works best for me because my pay schedule actually changed. But so far for the first 10 days, I did have 5 no spend days, which I think is pretty good. Okay, so we're gonna move on to my weekly check-in. Let me go ahead and bring you guys in a little bit. So I'm gonna go ahead and write down the amount that I added for all of the envelopes. So let's see, for dates I added 35. For gas I added my usual 60. For fun I added 40, and for miscellaneous I added 10, so that is a total of $50. Then for groceries I added 35. For restaurants I added 30. For spending, the first time I gave myself 20 and then I added 30, so that was a total of $50 that I had in there. And from budgeted, we don't budget for that, so I'm just going to draw a line across. So now that we wrote those numbers, I'm going to go ahead and zoom out a little bit. And I am going to be going back and forth to my calendar view. Actually, I will do it like this. So our first one is dates, and we had 2 expenses. So McDonald's for $10 and McDonald's again for $20. So that is a total of $30. And you know what? I'm gonna put the dollar signs on this. Okay, so I spent $30. So I should have $5 remaining. Then for gas, I know I had 1 expense, and that was right here for Chevron for $28. So I should have $32 remaining. I did have a fun expense, which is green, and that was Boteria for $25. Mark that off. And $25. So including my 10 for miscellaneous, I should have $15 in fun. So that is a total of $25 within the 2. For groceries, I did have a couple of expenses. Let me go ahead and bring out my calculator. So we have 2, which are back to back. So $12 for La Superior, and then Save Mart was $15. So that's a total of $27. And we started with 35. Okay, 35 minus 27 is $8. For restaurants is this, what is that, coral color? I'm not sure what the name of it is, but I don't have any of those expenses, so that's 0. So we should still have our $30 in there. And for spending, I did have a couple, I believe. So spending, we have Target for 6. And then we have Etsy for 19. And then we have Costco for $10. So that is 35. And we started with 50, so that means that we have 15 remaining. And we didn't have any unbudgeted, so I'm just gonna draw the lines across. There we go. So that is for my weekly check-in. If I go back to I'm deciding to show you guys my transaction log for my sinking funds. So for the 5th, I spent $12 out of my home envelope, and that was for like some Clorox spray, some hand soaps, some hand sanitizer, things like that. So I spent $12. For school, I spent $20 and I bought some pens and a notebook. And for household, I spent $24, and that was for laundry. On toiletries, I spent $10, and that was at Target for some hairspray. I spent $16 out of my medical fund for my labs. For my clothing, I spent $32 at Costco, and that was for some pajamas and some hangers. I spent $40 out of household, and I got some bath tissue, Clorox, and fabric softener. And then $23 for MedVentures Entertainment for some gel pens and a coloring book on Amazon. So that is my transaction log for my sinking funds. Now really quick, I do want to show you guys my, oh, that is not the right page. I'm going to go back to my weekly check-in. And I'm going to go ahead and zoom you guys a little bit more. And I'm going to go through my wallet. So here is my wallet. I'm going to go ahead and take my dividers out so we can go through them and make sure that we have the correct amount remaining. So for dates, I have $5, as you guys can see here. So that's correct. For fun, I have 15, and then my miscellaneous money is right here, $10. So we do have 25 remaining for both of those. I accidentally wrote gas before fun, and gas is supposed to go before fun if it's alphabetical order, which is what I wanted, but I accidentally messed it up, but it's okay. So for gas, we should have $32. So we have 20, 30, 1, 2. For groceries, we should have $8. 5, 6, 7, 8. For restaurants, we should have 30, 20, 30. And for spending, we should have 15, 10, 15. So those numbers are correct. Now I will just be adding these dividers into my wallet. Oops, I am struggling here. There we go. So they are all in my wallet. So we are all good to go for our week 2 spending. So that is all for this video. I hope that you guys enjoyed. Make sure to comment, like, and subscribe, and I will see you guys in the next video. Bye!